Having heard that he had qualified for the semi-finals of the GPA competition, Eduardo Monteiro spoke with Ingrid Miley about his background.
Edward, when did you realise that music was going to be something special for you, that you might make a career of it?
That's a difficult question to answer. I began to practice, to learn, I was 9 years old. And of course that a children cannot imagine that for our life. It's difficult. As I was growing up, I was realizing that it would be my life. I cannot say from this point. That's a difficult question.
Well, you went on to study in Brazil.
Yes.
How important do you think it is for South American musicians like yourself to come to Europe to further your musical education?
I studied for all my life in Brazil until now. I think, of course, that it's very important to come to Europe to study or to see and to hear. I think the most important is to hear and to keep in touch with the people who's playing here. Because, of course, everyone knows that in South America we have a lot of talents, you know, that's natural musicality and facility and so. You don't have, of course, a very good support from the government, a very good organization. That's the problem. Anyway, I think we have very good teachers there, but the problem is the level there is in reality is not so high as here. That's not we couldn't do. Of course, we can do this. But the organization here is much better, and there are much more people working very hardly here. And then the level here is, of course, higher. And when I came the first time, I heard and I learned it a lot. The second time, the same. Third time, fourth time, and every time I come, of course, I learn. That's one thing I do ever. I never think I know enough. I know I have to learn, and everyone has to learn a lot, and I try to learn as I can.
Well, are you studying now, or are you touring? Are you doing competitions? What are the areas that take up your life now?
Yes. Actually, I'm attending to a master's degree in the music university in Rio de Janeiro. And parallel with this activity, I make competitions and I play and I travel a lot.
How important are competitions now for you?
Oh, I think competitions are very important. You need it to if you want to make if you want to try to make a career. You need the competitions because people playing very well. There are a lot from all over the world. Of course, that competition you have an overtension, and my teacher uses to say the difference when you are playing a concert and you are playing a competition is that when you are playing a concert, you have to try to give your best. And when you are playing a competition, you have to play better than the others. That's the difference. Anyway, I think if you get nervous if you really think like that. If you are preoccupied with how the others are playing, I think you have just to keep our energies for us in the competition. I have just to prepare with me to try to give my best and.
But is that very hard?
Yes, it's very hard.
One of the nice developments in the 1991 GPA competition was the fact that we managed to get the 3 set pieces by Irish composers published, so more people will have a chance to play them. Eduardo Monteiro chose to play Philip Hammond's lovely, jazzy French Blue.